These are some Dinar Guru updates, starting off with Sandy Ingram. Says the DRP Development Road Project is set to create 1.6 million jobs in Iraq, and as much as $150 billion in investment will be experienced in the next 30 years. The DRP will be a strategic corridor and will combine railways, highways, pipelines, electricity line, internet, bandwidth, and entirely new economic cities. The project is entering its execution phase. Iraq plans to launch a major global campaign to attract investors. Sandy says, we're hoping Iraq will feel the need to adjust its currency to attract more investors. We are not sure what Iraq is thinking, but we do know is interest is growing. Gas guru, boots on the ground, Maxis, this side of the world is different, very tribal. My people will not vote for Sudani if things don't change. The UN has taken over security of Iraq. What a mess. Right, Samson has an article quote that says World Gold, Iraq has not been updated since January. Moving on, we've got Pimpy who says it's real simple. If you have the Iraqi dinar for less than a year, you can prove if you pay short-term gains. If you had it longer than a year, you're going to pay long-term gains. Dinar guru knows that some gurus think capital gains, others feel the dinar will be taxed as ordinary income. At the appropriate time, of course, consult your tax professionals to determine the correct tax for your unique circumstances. In the end, the only opinion that matters is the IRS. Frank 26 question, will there be a lower rate offered if you have no receipt? Frank says, no, there can only be one rate. There can't be dual rates. It's against the law to have more than one rate for a currency. And will there be lower rates offered if you have no receipt? If you don't have a receipt, it's got nothing to do with the exchange process. The receipt is important for if you are ever audited. If you're audited, our government is going to say to you, what did you deduct for your capital gains? You deducted 20%. Let me see your receipt. You don't have a receipt. You're in the 40% category. And of course, again, consult your tax professional at the appropriate time to determine the right strategy for your unique circumstance. Claire has an article, quote, World Gold, Iraq has not been updated since January. Another quote, and has not announced any purchase or sale since last January, and therefore reserves remain unchanged. Claire says it indicated that it maintained its 29th place globally out of 100 countries with the largest reserves of precious metal. Mountain Goat article quote, Al-Sudani affirms Iraq's commitment to implementing the government's financial and banking reform program. Mountain Goat says this article, according to my CBI contact, was given at a news interview where Al-Sudani reinforced his commitment in previous statements to the citizens that the dinar world once again would be a powerful dinar. He is not talking about going from 1320 to 1166 or anything like that. He is referring to Forex power.